I didn't know him before. We never met before. And I noticed that he was pretty good. He has a really good kickboxing, very good footwork for the guy of his side.
Sparring with Francis, the first impression is like, wow, this guy is really strong.
They were sparring, and Ciryl was touching Francis with whatever he wanted to touch him. Knee, elbow, everything.
At this moment, he was in the top 5, so for me, it was good for the confidence.
I said, they will fight each other. I know that will happen.
Ciryl Gane's introduction coincided with Ngannou's consecutive losses and hybrid training camps between France and America, when his fractured partnership with Fernand Lopez was already close to its breaking point.
2 losses, he just went back in France and said, oh, can you help me? How can we do to work together?
How did he get to the top? What was that concoction?
And I said, if you want to make that happen, you listen what I'm saying. You follow the game plan. You follow the conditioning training. And he said, I'm ready to follow all that.
He's gone back, and it's time to rebuild. He returned to those guys right there, Fernand Lopez, to rediscover his roots.
We went in Beijing, China. We won the fight.
Oh! Over the top with the right hand!
That's it! He's back!
And here comes the bad Francis again. Went back in America and started again to do whatever he wanted doing.
And he has a completely different camp. He does a completely different style of training than he did before.
And it's working for him.
Oh, he got hurt! That's it! That's it! Closes the show!
But I said, I don't want to work with you anymore.
He was in Paris, France. He now resides in Las Vegas.
Fernand and I, we had our ups and downs. We always do since day one. We always disagree on stuff.
And now he's moved on in his whole mindset, his whole demeanor, everything about him has changed.
But he has his dream, I have my own, so I move on.
Oh! Dos Santos in a world of pain! Francis Ngannou! Too much!
With Ngannou gone for good, Lopez shifted his focus to the next great heavyweight prospect from Paris.
Well, it only took 3 pro MMA fights to put French heavyweight Ciryl Gane on the UFC radar. Highly thought of as a big-time prospect in this division.
Francis left the MMA factory, but if he stay, what's happening, I don't know exactly.
Really is being spoken very high regard by those around him, and that's the same team that brought you Francis Ngannou.
Fighting out of Paris, France!
Probably a big situation here.
Do not blink, folks. Ciryl Gane, highly thought of as a big-time prospect in this division.
When UFC interim heavyweight champion Ciryl Gane debuted in the promotion,
Look at that. Just tosses him aside.
he caught the world's attention with a level of speed and finesse rarely seen in his division,
He's just got everything you look for.
and also displayed a noticeably high fight IQ.
Gane, beautiful head movement.
Ciryl Gane is a computer.
He moves like a welterweight, flying knees. You don't see that from heavyweights.
When he finds that distance that he have to keep with you, he will start to collect the data.
For a heavyweight, he's so slick the way he moves.
How fast you're going,
The speed, in and out.
how good you're moving,
Gane, he's mixing it up well.
everything. And after that, he starts to pick you apart.
The punching power that he possesses.
Oh, the power in this man's hands is absolutely terrifying.
I can see everything with my eyes. I can understand after that.
Beautiful, snappy hands. That's a high-level striker, folks.
In this division, I got the best footwork.
Gane just constantly switching stances, showing that movement.
I'm well-rounded.
So dynamic, and that's what really sets him apart.
Can finish the fight on my feet,
Ciryl Gane flattens Junior Dos Santos.
but I'm in the ground game too.
Oh, and there's the tap!
He's looking for the heel hook. No way! Ciryl Gane!
Everything is possible with me.